Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Littering Lamb, and today's news and back to me, what's Rachel reading? Also, I have an update after this about my video schedule, cause jeepers. Anyway, I currently just finished a book last night, it was the third book in the Rosie trilogy, or the Don Tillman trilogy more so. And then I picked up yesterday Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read three of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books, Forever Interrupted, One True Loves, and Evelyn Hugo, or The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So this is my fourth one of her six books. And I really loved Evelyn Hugo, and this one's kind of in the same vein, being kind of like historical fiction. It's kind of weird to call it historical because it's the 70s, but like, you know what I mean, delving into the past and looking at pop culture and the like. And I'm currently on what page am I on? 155, and I'm still reading tonight. I hope to get to page 200 at least. I'm really enjoying it. I kind of picked it up because I thought it'd be a fast read. Just because I kind of felt like binging a book this weekend. I usually don't, like, I do tutoring and I usually don't work Saturdays. So, yeah, like, never. I'm just like, I need to take Saturdays off. I work like other times. So, I usually read a lot on Saturdays, and I've read like 155 pages today, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to put my phone down for the rest of this because I don't like shaking if I'm not showing you guys anything. But anyway, for my video update, I basically filmed my top 10 books of 2018, which I know is late, but yada yada, was in school. And it was really blurry, the footage, and I was like, what the heck's going on? And then last weekend, my whole bedroom got switched around. So my bedroom has changed a little bit throughout the years, but pretty much it's very close to what I've had it for the past 4 to 5 years. Like, I've added a bit of furniture, like wicker furniture. We'd go to a fair each summer. I'd pretty much pick up a piece of furniture every summer, like little wicker drawers and stuff like that, because a lot of my furniture is wicker in my room. And we've completely redesigned my room, and now I have a TV in my room, so I've been watching quite a bit of TV because it's there. And I used to just use my laptop, but it just to get it to my bed, it's a process. But yeah, basically, bookshelves are not rearranged. We were able to slide the bookshelves across the room. It was really heavy, but I didn't want to move a lot of stuff. And they're like kind of like in a very cool, like it's one and then the other two are like, it kind of creates an unclosed square, like three sides of a square, if you can imagine that U shape. And I need to reorganize my bookshelves terribly. They're horrible. And I did a book unhaul. I didn't film it though, because I don't know. I feel awkward about doing book unhauls. I might reconsider, but I also pack them all away and it's quite extensive. A lot of it's my teen YA. But I was thinking maybe if I don't do a book unhaul, like video, I could just do a bookshelf tour because I haven't done one since probably 2015 or 2016, if even then. But yeah, it's been really hard for me to put videos out. I feel like it's almost because there's so much that's happened in my life and some of it I can't talk about, so then I just avoid talking about it. Like, it just feels weird filming when there's like this whole, not whole part of my life, but there's stuff I don't talk about, so I'm like, a lot of stuff's been going on. And yeah, nothing bad. Well, some of it is bad, but like I'm handling it. But it just feels like I'm not being honest because I really want to talk about certain things, but I can't talk about certain things because I'm not sworn to secrecy, but that kind of thing. And yeah, it's just been hard getting back into the mojo doing that. I usually have to film on weekends. I can't film on weekends because my house is way louder on weekends and it's quieter on the weekdays, and then it comes to like the weekday nights, and because of my health I've not been feeling 100%. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I've been having health issues basically my whole life. More noticeable when I was like around 9 years old. I'm turning 24 this summer. I have a lot of really weird symptoms, so I've been trying to track down what's been going on. I've had like multiple doctors. They can't figure it out with my symptoms, and one of my symptoms lately, like I get it every once in a while, is extreme like tiredness. Like I just could sleep any moment of the day, standing up, walking down the street. Like I could just fall asleep there. Like I can control myself to get myself to my destination, take care of myself, but if I really wanted to, I could fall asleep. And it's it's been hard for me to film when at night is when I feel every hour of the day, but especially at night, I feel like I just have lack of motivation because I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. And this happens to me. It's been happening to me throughout my whole life. Every once in a while, I notice it more so than others because sometimes I think it's just I feel tired from everything I'm doing and I feel like I've stretched myself thin, but it's probably this going on. And I just think or equate it to other problems. But I've basically been doing some research this past semester, and it really helps working in a school and stuff like that and talking to other people who I met at school to help see like their input and their opinions, because I just like to hear what, like if I've had similar symptoms to somebody they know, what they had, and la-di-doo-dah. But basically I think I figured out, hopefully, well not hopefully because it's not the best, but I just want answers. That's my main thing, because it's like then I can get myself better, because I feel lack of motivation right now, and it's just because I feel not myself. Like I feel just dragged down and sick, and that's how I get sometimes. Like it was really hard for me holding on the school year, being away from home and having to deal with feeling this way, and sometimes I think it's normal because it's all I've ever known, but I know it's not normal to feel the way I feel every day. So I'm really hoping, I'm going to have an appointment I need to schedule, going to get some blood work. Hopefully it comes back and we can have some answers. If not, I'm back to square one. But it's just been a bit of an experimentation time too, a lot with my food and everything in my life, kind of experimenting with the way I conduct things. So I'm like a little lab rat to my mom. I'm like, we need to figure this out. It's getting annoying. Like next year I graduate and it's like I need to, I can operate in society, and when I have to get stuff done because it's priority and it needs to be done, I get it done, no problem about it. But when it's something like BookTube, where it's my hobby, it's a bit harder, because it's like I know I don't have to do it. I have to want to do it, and part of it is my health, and the other part is just I had a lack of like passion for it anymore. Like this June is coming up 7 years. It started to get rough around when they took monetization, like made the new rules, and it kind of went back to, well, I'm not able to produce as much content, views, and time watched, and it kind of got discouraging a bit. And I not want to say like, oh, it was motivated by the money, but it was fun, like making very little money, like cents, but you know, it was something. And when that kind of got taken away after so many years of doing that and building up to that point, I don't know, I just felt like lack of motivation, because I'm like, I'm home for the summer, and then when I go back to school, like my channel's gonna die again. So like as soon as I build it up, it's gonna plummet, I feel like. But I still enjoy doing live videos, and I want to get back to filming actual videos, because I have book reviews I want to put up and post, and I have stuff I want to do, and I still love it. I think it's my health that's making me have lack of motivation, because I want to do it in my mind. It's just getting around to doing it. And it's not like I don't have that much time. Like I do work from home. I work for my parents and I tutor. So like I have a pretty flexible schedule to do what I want to do. So there's really no reason. Part of my flexibility is to focus on my health. That's a big part of my day every day. It's just hard when we don't know what it is I'm focusing on. But yeah. Besides that, like, just like between my health and like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like on YouTube you can feel discouraged, because I don't want to pretend to be somebody I'm not. I also know that my channel's taken a bit of a dip, I think, because of not reading as much YA. BookTube is predominantly YA. But I'm not going to read stuff and invest money in stuff that I don't want to read just for the sake of popularity, because it's not like I was super popular before when I was reading YA anyway. And I don't really care too much about that, but sometimes when you're putting so much effort into something, it can feel kind of defeating. And I don't want that to sound like egotistical or like me whining, because I'm very grateful for the support I have. But I think everybody can understand a point of that. Like, you feel like you're running and not getting anywhere. And that's why I need to get my motivation and passion back up, because if I have those, nothing else matters. And I think it's because of this I don't want to call it lack of passion, but you know kind of what I mean. Like just kind of a muddled state. It's kind of weird. But I really just want to like get back into it full-fledged. I have so many ideas of things I want to do. I want to do like magazine videos. I went to the bookstore yesterday and I bought a few books, and then I had 2 that I pre-ordered this summer. One of them's coming out Tuesday, so I think I'm going to do a book haul. But I think I'm going to post my top 10 of 2018. I just need to film a new intro because it is a blurry video, but I like what I say, and I think the content of what I'm saying is more important than necessarily looking at my blurry face. You know? Like, sometimes I wonder, this is my last point, but sometimes I'm like, it sucks that, of course, the video where I have a blurry face is when my skin actually looks good and has started to clear up. Before, when my skin could have been throttled with, it's still throttled with acne, but not as much. You know, it'd be clear as day. Now it's like, okay, we're going to blur it. And it's like, I want the blur effect of like, you know, any blemishes of my foundation off my camera lens, but beggars can't be choosers. But yeah. Anyway, I hope this was not too confusing. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And besides everything, kind of going on there, I'm in a pretty good place, so I'm happy about that. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.